Alright guys, I'm about to show you the videos I took while I was battling the worst stomach infection of my life. Content warning. I love living in a third world country. Stomach infections are so common. It's like getting the flu. I don't think I've ever had stomach infections like these ones ever before in my life. I am suffering hard, like really suffering. And no matter how much water I drink to stay hydrated, it's coming out both ends constantly. I think I'm dying. Yeah, so I had to go to the pharmacy to buy meds and to the corner store to get electrolyte drinks. And first time I didn't make it. I got to the complex door and I had to turn around and run back upstairs. Second time I did make it. I went to the pharmacy and the guy also was from the States, and his card reader wasn't working and he was trying to make conversation with me, and I was like, dude, I'm literally buying diarrhea medication, like, I'm really sorry, I need to be fast here. And he's like, oh shit, okay, I'm sorry, I understand. And now I'm just gonna sit in bed all day. I think this is by far the worst stomach infection I have ever experienced in my life. I thought the first one was bad. Oh my god, this one hit me like a fucking freight train. Like, I've never... Because we had fish at this really fancy restaurant. And it was the only one that got sick. And they all said it was because of my weak Canadian stomach. But you can see by my face, I am suffering. I experienced the most severe case of dehydration I have ever had in my whole life today. And now I get shots in the butt because I can't keep the liquid medicine down. And my muscles hurt, so this is gonna be great. It was kind of funny though, because like, I had to metro to the doctor with Isaac, and I was just puking everywhere, like all over the metro, and people were screaming every time I vomited. They were so afraid of my vomit. That was kind of funny. Essentially, I've only been able to take 3 sips of water, 2 sips of water, 1 sip of electrolytes every 15 minutes. And that's how I'm keeping things in my stomach. Yeah. You guys probably don't care, but I'm gonna tell you anyways because I have never heard of this before in my life. I've never met someone with this record. I had 27 poops today. 27. I have never experienced pain like that before in my fucking life. Oh my god. I'm gonna try asking me how many times I vomited. I'm not gonna give you all the gory details, but 16 times. It's been literal hell. I've eaten fish here many times before and not gotten sick. Sickness is genuinely so horrible and so painful that I'm never eating fish in Mexico again. It's just not happening. Most of you know I have like the most insane pain tolerance. Like, I can handle some really fucking painful situations pretty well. And I have to rate this experience in the top 5 most painful experiences I've ever had in my life. Easily. without a doubt. And that's up there with like exploding appendix and fucking getting my leg broken in 4 places by a horse. Like, it's up there with. Hello, friends. It's 4 p.m. here and I just woke up for the first time. Actually, that's not true. I woke up at 9 a.m. because I pooped myself. Luckily, it didn't get on the bed. And I don't even remember the last time that's happened. I woke up and I thought I was feeling better. So I was like, oh yeah, let's take a huge sip of electrolytes. It'll be fine. And now my stomach is like, bruh, it's a disco in here. So I was gonna try and eat a piece of bread, but now we know that that is a huge no-go. Yesterday, I ended up getting even more sick, but in a different way. I became delirious, and I thought my skin was burning off of my body. So I'm sitting here feeling like my skin is burning off of my body, and my muscles were aching so bad, like so fucking bad, that I couldn't even move. So I couldn't get up to get water, so I didn't have water for 2 hours. And I was like seeing demons in the closet and shit. And so Isaac came home. And I was like, Isaac, my skin is burning off. My skin is burning off. And he checked me for a fever, and he's like, you don't have a fever. Like, you're totally fine. You don't have a fever. And I was like, no, I swear to God, my skin is burning off. Like, it was the weirdest experience. It literally, like, I was convinced I had a fever, but when he touched my whole body, he was like, you're fine. Like, you don't have one. And then he's like, okay, clearly I can tell you, like, we gotta get these antibiotics in you. And so he took the needle out and he started doing all of his like needle prep and shit. And I'm just like, I hate this. I'm so scared. I can't do this. Don't do this to me. I'm like screaming my head off because I was so scared of how painful it was gonna be. Because I'm telling you, I'm not scared of needles at all. I have had so many piercings, so many tattoos, so much blood work, so many shots, and I am not scared of needles. So he's like, you can do this, babe. I believe in you. You're gonna be fine. But my skin and my muscles were so sensitive that I knew it was gonna hurt even more than it usually does. Turned over and pulled my pants down. But my God, I was so scared. I was actually so scared. And it fucking hurt. Like, way worse than last time. Because my skin and my muscles were so sensitive. And it's not the putting the needle into the butt part that hurts. It's putting the medication into the body that hurts. It fucking burns. And I was screaming, oh my God. He's like, it's okay. And it only takes a few seconds, right? Like, it only takes a few seconds to finish. He takes the needle out, and I was sitting here and just like, and he's like brushing my hair, and like anytime he's like, you're all done, don't worry, you don't have to worry about it anymore. But he still had the needle in his hand with the cap, because like he decided to console me first. And anytime that hand even got close to me, I was like, no, take it away from me. He's like, I'm not gonna prick you again. It's like, no. I think it just mostly had something to do with the fact that I was feeling like so delirious. But for some reason I thought he was just gonna like surprise prick me. And then the antibiotics kicked in. and I was able to take my sleeping pills, and I was out within minutes once those sleeping pills worked, and I was so grateful because I'd been up for 17 hours, and I smell so bad. And Isaac this morning was like, hey, if you're feeling good enough to shower, I think you should do that. And yesterday, Isaac had a Coca-Cola. Looking at that Coca-Cola in a glass jar with, you could see like the frost on the outside. Oh my god. It looked so good. I wanted it so bad. So we're gonna have a feast when I'm better. And you can't really see it very well on the camera, but I woke up this morning and my lips is just straight blood. All of it was just blood. Because they've been so dry from dehydration. I'm really dehydrated again. Not as bad as yesterday though, but like you can see. And I have eye slime again, so that's good. Also, since finding out that I have IBS, sorry, my brain's not really working today. Since finding out I had IBS and being on this special diet, I haven't been eating gluten except for oats. I just tried bread for the first time in like a month and a half, and it's the gluten-free bread, and it is so fucking good. It is so yummy. It's way better than regular bread. I love it. Also, oh, you can see the blood a little bit better. I am about to watch the Cheetah Girls 2 for like the 4th time in the last 3 days. And I'm not ashamed. The music's fucking great. Why Raven refused to be in Cheetah Girls 3 was because she was just tired of being bullied. She's like, yo, look, I'm famous enough without the Cheetah Girls. I don't need the money to be harassed every single day. It's crazy to me to think that I was the only one that got sick from this thing, and everyone's laughing at me like, it's because you have a weak Canadian stomach. It's like, your childhood was full of parasites and butt needles. That's fucking horrible. Like, you had to grow up as a child with parasites being a common thing. That's so sad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love Canada for that. Needle warning.
You ready?
I'm not ready. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm gonna be like as much as careful as much as I can, okay?
Scared.
It's gonna be so fast, baby.
I'm scared.
No, baby, you
Are you gonna tell me when it's going in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you every step.
I'm videotaping this.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna see the torture.
Needle, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Ow! 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 Is it done?
No. He's done. You're gonna be alright.
It fucking hurts.
No, baby.
It burns so much. Why does it burn so much?
Because he's
Oh.
like
Don't bring...
No.
It fucking hurts.
Baby.
And yeah, that was my experience. Some people might think I look like a baby, but I'm being dead serious when I say it hurt that bad. I just want to add a little note before I end the video here. This is not everybody's experience in Mexico. And if you are safe and smart about what you're eating and where you're eating it from, you'll be fine. You shouldn't have any problems at all. And I just want to point out that this is in no way supposed to make Mexico look bad. This was just a comedic video for me to make while I was really, really sick. I don't mean to offend anyone with this video at all. I actually hope that you get some laughs out of it. Most people who are not from Mexico who come and start eating down here, we're not used to the same bacteria and bugs and things like that than we are from wherever we are from. And so our body reacts differently. And the sicknesses here can be quite harsh. They can. But yeah, as long as you're smart about what you're eating. I try to avoid eating things on the street. Yeah, most things in packages are fine. That was just a very rare occasion where this restaurant is actually a very good restaurant. Nobody else got sick but me. I also suffer from a lot of really terrible stomach issues prior to Mexico, like IBS, lactose intolerance, gluten intolerance, etc. I have literally every terrible gut syndrome that you could think of because I abused my body for so many years with just sugars and fats and grease and stuff. So it's a little bit of a challenge down here, but yeah, this was mostly just for comedic fun, so I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe it'll help you think about some choices when you're in Mexico and you're eating foods. But yeah, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting us every time. Peace and love.